Welcome back. Almost lunchtime. I just changed into my eating shoes, and I'm very excited to be standing beside our next guest. Joining me from Harvest Moon Lowcountry Grill, Matthew McMahon and James DiCarlo. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, first of all, I've got to know, what is Harvest Moon? I mean, it's not right here in downtown Charleston, but it's real close.
It is. It's very close. Not as far as people think, out in Ravenel. About 7.5 miles past the main road.
Oh, that's not that bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, especially if you're on the West Ashley side of town, you can be there in probably like 15, 20 minutes.
Quicker than you can be downtown.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's your food like?
We do Lowcountry cuisine, emphasis on local products. Chef Matt here handles the cooking duties at night, and we're putting out some really exciting downtown type cuisine in the evenings.
A lot of folks might know your location because it was something else before you guys
It used to be called
over.
the Depot Diner,
Yeah.
and before that it was a bait and tackle shop. We get a lot of people coming in, they remember coming in there with their fishing poles with their grandfather or whatever, and grabbing some bait. Yeah, so it's been a couple of different things, but right now we are the best restaurant in Ravenel.
I was going to say, because I heard you guys talking a little earlier, Matt, and you say you have downtown cuisine with Ravenel prices?
Correct. We're trying to give a value to people.
Yeah.
And we're also working towards being a fully sustainable restaurant.
Nice.
So it'll help down on costs.
So basically everything you're cooking here, local, everything you've got here from your
Tomatoes, green onions.
And especially the shrimp.
Especially the shrimp.
Amen.
And we're going to be making shrimp and grits right now.
Yes,
How do
sir.
we get started on that?
All
because
right.
everybody makes shrimp and grits a little differently.
Yeah, we kind of tweaked it a little bit. It's a little bit of a sweeter taste to it.
Okay.
Which I think complements it very well. Our grits are even local. They're from Edisto.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to salt and pepper some shrimp here. I do about 6 shrimp.
I do about 12. No, I'm just kidding.
I have pre-made grits.
Okay.
I made them this morning, cooled them off, and then I cut them with just a cookie cutter.
So
it's a grit
it's kind of
cake.
like polenta.
Yeah, exactly.
Similar.
Nice.
And this cornmeal that I'm dipping it in is actually a derivative of the same grit.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that? See, I've always had it over like creamy grits. I've never had it over like a grit cake.
Right.
So this is kind of one of your unique takes on it.
Correct. And it helps, you know, it's really a presentation thing.
Definitely. Now, James, what other sorts of things do you have on the menu there?
Well, every Wednesday night we've got prime rib night. We roast off, we rub it down with some of the herbs that we grow out back.
Oh, you got your own garden right there.
We've got a ½ acre plowed and getting ready to be planted for a fall harvest right now.
Nice.
We've got the capability to plant up to 2 acres.
Wow.
So we're moving, as Matt mentioned, we're moving towards that.
Not only keeping sustainable with local farmers, but keeping sustainable with yourself.
Farm to table in the vein of Chef Brett and Chef Fred.
Oh yeah,
local
exactly.
Guys. So, yeah, we're real excited about that. But additionally on the menu we have some nice steaks, some seafood, a couple of chicken dishes, and then we do use some local pasta from Rio Bertolini Pasta Company that we incorporate in a lot of our special dishes too.
Plus, one of the things, I mean, it's hard to find somewhere to eat every meal of the day in Ravenel, and you're open breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
6 a.m. we start serving breakfast, hearty country breakfasts.
So who's cooking now?
We do lunch. our breakfast chef, Miss Queen, is in there cooking right now. So yeah, we couldn't do it without her, that's for sure. And then we do a nice lunch. We do blue plate specials at lunch.
Oh, nice.
Reasonably priced lunches for sure, and that's really the main, when we see the most traffic, is at our lunch.
Definitely. Now I heard you talking a little bit earlier, you've got a wine menu that's working.
Yeah, I'm excited. Tomorrow, all the wines should be arriving tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, and then this weekend we'll have our first full-blown wine list on the tables. So
nice.
I'm really looking forward to that. We'll be doing some wine dinners starting next month. Matt will be putting together some menus for everybody. And then we're also going to be doing something called International Night, where we'll be kind of tied in with the wines as well. We'll be featuring a different cuisine every month, and you'll be able to come in and get some specials.
Nice. Well, we're unfortunately
pretty
much out of time, but.
Oh, okay. Well, I add shrimp. I add tasso.
Which is a spicy sausage.
Correct. Once the shrimp are done on half side, I flip them, add tomatoes, green onions, a little bit of garlic and shallots.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Gotta have that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then I hit it with a little bit of cream, let that reduce. And once the grit cakes are golden brown, they're really nice. and we'll try it a little bit later.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Well,
come and see us.
actually, I've been told we can go a little bit longer.
Oh, okay, great.
So let's get right to it.
All right. So once the shrimp are halfway done.
Smells awesome. I just love the smell of shrimp cooking. I don't care if it's on the grill, if it's in a saute pan, it's just awesome.
A little bit of tasso for that
Here
little
comes the spice.
That's for sure.
Some tomato.
These are local Wadmalaw tomatoes. We just got them yesterday.
And you said it does have a sweeter taste. I think when you use the local vegetables, it's got a sweeter flavor to it.
Absolutely.
So I do a pinch of garlic and about a half a tablespoon of shallot.
Not everybody cooks with shallots, but I like somebody that does.
And if you're doing this at home and on an open range, it will flame up, so you got to be really careful.
Okay.
So get that. Splash of cream.
Gosh,
I see it taking shape already.
Let that reduce a little bit.
That cherry. Oh.
Yeah, right?
And the shallots, perfect. I think we're ready to plate it up. And for you folks at home, check out Harvest Moon, just a short stroll down 17. If you're headed from Charleston, it's on the left-hand side. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Looking forward to coming to see you.
Appreciate it. We're looking forward to seeing everybody come on out and see us.
Sounds good. All right, well, coming up next, the U.S. Submarine Vets, they're here, and they've got an amazing program for our kids. Stay with us.